Welcome everyone, welcome back to Age of Technomancy. Now, as you can tell, I finally came up with a proper name for it. And I did some work. I didn't do too much, I didn't want to do too much. Primarily because, well, I didn't want to... Okay. I didn't want to, you know, screw things up. The reason why I checked was because I was in a creative world earlier, last time I was playing, and I was trying to come up with some base design ideas for everything. However, it's not that straightforward trying to come up with a mixture of technology and magic. But in this little hovel is some stuff I did quite a bit, as you can see. So, I haven't done the walls yet, but you'll immediately notice this, which, as you can see, is not done yet. Far from it, actually. Some more chests I had to get. More furnaces, most of which do not actually have coal, and we're burning charcoal, funny enough. That is tin. That is fine. We will throw the tin in the valuables. And we have this, which, as I mentioned, which leads down into just the beginning of a little mine. Nothing too fancy, but I will probably do a majority of the mining that I do plan on doing will either be in here or will probably be cut. Reason why is because mining is incredibly boring, and unless something actually, I suppose, interesting I come across, like you can see on the map, there's something interesting, but I don't know how far down or anything it is, and I don't want to just... Oh, Volt engine. I don't want to just screw around and discover something that I really shouldn't have discovered, and next thing you know, I'm dead somewhere. But, yeah. So, I think for this very beginning, I want to begin to dabble a little bit in the... I guess in a combination of both tech and magic. Oh, that's what we need. Iron. Oh, I can't mine that. Oh, I can, but... Okay. 3, 2, alright. And... bonk. Alright. Now, the first thing I'm going to grab the most of here is this copper, and the reason why is because something that is highly important to do anything with in any tech mods is you need copper. And that is strictly just so you can go out and about and do stuff. I do have this, so we'll do that. And that. Now, I think... Oh, that's mithril. Damn it. I can't mine that yet. We don't have a high enough level tool to mine that just yet. So, we have copper, which is incredibly good. We have iron, which is even better. But right now, we need to find the lovely little material that can give us access to pretty much everything and anything. Being, well, a diamond. But because we do not have direct access to diamonds, you know, oh well. But we do have some copper. You'll notice that I also have the tool forge already. I used copper, funny enough, to make it. And the reason why I wanted it already was because, well, I can build, especially like a pickaxe. But to get that stuff, we will need to spend some time getting the materials. Now, the first thing that I immediately noticed when I was setting up... Oops. I loaded into the game for the first time today and I immediately noticed that it's like, oh, I, apparently, for some strange reason, never installed one of the mods I wanted, which was random things. Oops. Yeah, random things. Because that gives us access to just a couple more interesting items that, you know, we wouldn't normally have access to. But that's besides the point. I'd say right now, let's start where all great people start with magic. And we're going to get our very first wand here. Doot, doot. And we do that and that and that. And bada bing, bada boom. Iron capped wand. Yay. Now, this is where it's going to get a little tricky. Because from what I remember, getting all the aspects throughout this mod is painful. I also did explore because I was looking for a... Oh, good lord, help me here. A magic biome for like greatwood trees and whatnot. Didn't find those, which, as annoying as it is alright. Now, I do not believe I found sugarcane. Nope, I found river cane, which is basically just a stick. Okay, well that doesn't really help me too much. Oh. All right, throw that in there, throw that in there. All right, now we'll let that go. I was also looking for sheep, but there were like 0 sheep around me for some reason, so it was not a good time. Ooh. Oh, that's Pegu. As much as Pegus are valued and needed, I know, Mr. Chocobo. I do not need Pegus right now, at least. We have plenty of bread, but it's a little annoying. So, in my investigations into build ideas, I kind of had like, originally it was going to be a mixture of bases, of designs, where it's like a futuristic tech, but at the same time with magic. Then I decided, you know what, let me split the two, which is where the idea is at now. It's a split design between 2 different bases. I don't know how far it's going to get, but yeah, I'm actually excited to see where that goes. All things considered, at least. Alright, nope, break that. We can get back to base. I want to grab these. So these earth-infused mana stone is very important, because it is what we need to... That's iron. Ooh, I shouldn't drop down, but I do. I'm concerned because there has been a... I might have just spoken too soon. There's been a severe lack of mobs spawning, and I don't know why. Like, both passive and... Ooh, lead, actually. I need that later. Alright, so the quest for sheep. Quest for sheep continues. Actually, it's more like a quest for... quest for everything. Alright, perfect. Can do this. So do that. We can do that. We can do that. Do that. We can actually do this, and we can load that in there, and we'll get through that one as well. Perfect. Valuables. We do have fire shards. We have more copper. Out of everything else that we have tons of copper. But to truly begin this, the Thumbcraft side of things, a massive upgrade needs to happen. That is farms. That is primarily farms, sugarcane, some that we need. I think I've already been this way. Yeah, because... Is that temple? Jungle temples have something good in them all the time. Hello, Mr. Cow. Didn't drop anything. Oh, no, you did. Oh, I do need leather, actually. I need 3 bits of leather. Cocoa beans are actually something that we will need. I think. I don't remember. But I will take them nonetheless. The eerie biome. Oh, because of it's a Thumbcraft totem? Or pillar? Yeah. Oh, no. Okay. I got worried because I hear noises. But it was just from my doggo. I'm sneezing a little bit. Hope she's okay. Ah! Alright, let's see. I'm going to do the professional thing called breaking and entering. Break that. Yes! That is exactly what I was hoping for, the division sigil. And, if I get more torches here, we want to break into the back of this, because I know your secrets. Bronze boots. I'll take the boots. I'll leave the floppy disk, but redstone is pretty good. You can use a lot of redstone for stuff, which is always useful. The tripwire hooks, I don't know if I'll need, but we'll grab them nonetheless. The string is definitely helpful, as are these. I will definitely grab these levers. There we go. Okay. So we just robbed a temple of stuff. I don't like the amount of entities over here. Oh, is this the... It is. So I know about these because... Is that second one? I think it is, yeah. That's funny. Now, what I remember about this we'll take that and Ender Lily, sure. We'll do the redstone, the Ender Pearls. We'll take this. So I attempt to... We'll take the Man of Steel. We'll take the... Botania. I should probably take these as well. But I don't have the space in my inventory. Actually, I can do that. And I can take my wood back. Alright. Oh no. Shoot. Alright, I'll leave my one bit of coal. That's fine. I realize I should probably get back to base. I want to make a... Okay. So I have returned back. That was pretty good. I managed to get a sheep. I found a sheep. I stabbed him. Stabbed him for all he's worth. Tools. Throw redstone bits in there for now. That includes that. Stones, earth, this, and this, and we'll do that and that. And then valuable materials is pretty much the rest of this. I think if you, yeah, you get an achievement for that too. Now, I need a backpack, which I believe this is the one that I want. So, leather surrounding the chest. Well, I don't really have a good way of putting it, but I don't have leather. Is there any way that you can... No. Yeah, so you can't convert leather. Oops. Like zombie brains into leather. That is very annoying, but I think I found one cow since coming out here. Oh, let me put my arrows back. Boop. Yeah, so that's like redstone. That'll go into tools. That'll go into tools as well. Alright. Tools. The reason why... Nope, this is so important, we'll put that in tools, is because you can make the unstable ingots, which can give you all sorts of cool stuff, but the most important thing are these, the angel rings. Now, you can have a peaceful mode nether cube, but if you kill... Oh. So, you know, we'll have to go kill the wither, which, on one hand, I kind of am excited to do. On the other hand, I know he's going to be a real pain in the butt to fight. So I'm going to have to figure out how to... Ooh, get wrecked, loser. Oh, let's see a spawner. That was weird. Well, we got Minicio. And we got more cotton seeds, which is good. I realized I should start planting these, because those are very important. And I know there's that little bit of water there, so I will grab, actually, I will grab all my cotton. I will grab this, and that. I'll plant this. I will actually. Because, you know, Minecraft's weird. Bam. Bam. You little turd. There we go. And we'll run inside. Bam. Alright. We have just gotten access to water. Perfect. So let us begin the process of preparing thine spot of farm. Which basically is just a large area. Yep. Oh, I don't have another one. Come on. Oh, come on. This game is fun, isn't it? Give me you. Okay. We'll actually just build a... Why not? Build that. Because I'm feeling ambitious, we'll build a axe. Which I think I will actually leave that stuff behind. I do want to quickly make another... Yeah, let me make another iron pick. There we go. And we'll put the copper away. Throw that away. Earthly will be that and that. Technically, that's food. You think about it. Yes, I can. Not only can you eat them in this, but of course, the benefits of eating a freshly procured zombie brain is actually not good. Well, depends. Depends. Alright. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we'll do right here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I do want to grab a bit of extra of that. Because, yep. Ooh. I want to, so I'm just trying to make this functional over, you know, something actually worthwhile, which is exactly why this is going to do that. Okay. So it's a 4x4, which is exactly what I want. Or a 9x9, I believe. I know I wanted to go and investigate the cool other temple over there, but I need very special materials first. I need a lot of materials. Now, okay. This, just wanted to, because I accidentally tabbed out of my OBS, which was not ideal. Because, you know, you kind of need OBS for what I'm doing. Okay. Now, I will run over. Tools will be that, and situate myself here. Okay. I will now run over to the temples. Hopefully, come across some cows. I'm not worried about piggies or chocobo. I need cows. Sheep aren't as important because we now have a constant source, well, going to have a constant source of what's it called? String, which of course is very useful. Because I believe you can do that, and then you can get that. The reason why I want wool is because I can make a sleeping bag. And that means that while my base, my spawn point is over there, I can sleep pretty much anywhere, and it won't set my spawn, which is very nice. Alright, let's see here. So you and you I looted. Well, you I left things behind because of the pure annoyance of them. I will grab the iridium and that, I suppose. Yeah. Alright. Because I don't remember what the iridium did, and I have a feeling it's important. Yeah. This is a second one. Cool. And we have an apprentice ring, and a single-use safari net, and a mundane amulet. That's actually pretty good. Regeneration, invisibility, some gold coins. Alright, that's not terrible. Could be better, but could be much worse. So, alright. Let me look on the map here. I don't know what this is. That's just that, like, Earth. But we want to go in this direction. I do have my sword on the ready for defense of my body. Ooh, I'm in a hole. Alright. Alright, now we gotta go this way. There's some other sort of... Oh, is this a, I can't think the word. Eldritch? Portal? No, it's just lake of goop. Nobody likes goop. Oh. Okay. Let's see what's over here. Alright. Those were cows. I just clicked in my head that I ran past some cows. That's okay, because over here is even more stuff like cows. No, those are flowers. How? Give me what I need. Get back here. Really? I've not gotten a single piece of leather yet? Thanks, game. Thanks. There's this, but there's village. Oh, there's a village. I know I have the mod villager names installed, which is a very important mod. Not really. It just adds some quirky stuff. Ooh. But the thing that I need the most of would be that and that. I'll need paper. The string. That. Alright, cool. Put the pants on, of course. Alright. Oh. The map showed much scarier things than what I saw. Alright, let's see. Let us see. Well, this is already a massive improvement. Plus the glowstone. I don't remember why glowstone spawns in. Okay, I will take that, and I'm staring at some wool. I need, actually, pretty much all of this I'll be needing. Because can make the bed. Is there the full guard? Yes, there is. The full guard is the one that I needed. Darn it. Dang it, my inventory full. I don't like it. Oh, hello, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Indeed. Are you the... You are the one that I want. Yes. Perfect. I want to do this. I will throw the gold coins in there, but we have the Thumbonomicon. Whoa. Perfect. That was another thing that I really needed. Sir, excuse me. Trying to be careful not to hit these guys because there is a very neat thing. Where and we'll sleep. Alright. We have successfully gotten a sleeping bag. We have successfully gotten here. Now it's just to get more wool. No, that's not the words I'm thinking of. This stuff in my inventory. Leather. Alright, let's see. Books. Okay. Books. Okay. There is the Thumbcraft one. Alright, let's see. We'll throw the Spirenet in there. Ooh, I'll take the Thaumium. Ooh, we actually have some stuff in here that's worthwhile. Netherwart? Yeah. Gunpowder. Ender pearls. Name tag would be funny. We don't need that. We don't need that. We need that. Yeah. We'll throw the flippin' iridium in there. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Now. So we run through. There's another Thumbcraft one. Hopefully this has more good stuff. Yes, it does. Has exactly what I'm looking for. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. Actually, I do want to keep these. I will lose that, though, and the potions. Okay. This is good. Because of that, I now have... Excuse me. Syringes, jailers, snowballs, essence. Ran in here because I was curious about what the chest had, because it's a Mind Factory Reloaded. Didn't walk out with anything from the mod, just the books. Yep. Sounds about right. Books are good. Ooh, we got food. Village. This village will be spared today. I am pleased with the village. Oh. Cool. We have armor. I will take a cauldron. Not because of anything not nefarious. This village will be remembered as the one that has supplied me with my tools of various... You have supplied me with my instruments of destruction, and for that I am grateful. However, you have also failed to provide me with the materials of which I need to build my... Okay. I'm really running out of space here. Now, I do want to keep that, because that book has some rather useful info in it. That info being how to become a vampire. If I so desired, I could. I knew coming out here wasn't a bad idea. Alright, I might... Alright, yeah. Let me run back to base. So we'll do a funny, cool transition from here to base. Whoa. As I quickly raid this guy's house. Alright, I will cut to me back at base. Alright, so I'm still out by the village, but I wanted to come over to verify that this is exactly what I thought it was, which is great. This is the Eldritch. Yes. We'll do J. Eldritch altar. And this will be purple. Alright. I will cut back to me back at base. Alrighty. There it is. The sweet, sweet base. So, I made a backpack. I found enough cows to get 9 pieces of leather, which is one more than what I needed originally, which is always a good sign. I'm stuck. So I am home, finally. This is the hall of stuff. The most important stuff, of course, being some of the... Whoops. I do actually want to put my garden in there. Grab this and this. Put the ore in there. We can put another craft station there. The cauldrons will go under tools. But the biggest thing is that not only do we have access to a backpack, but we do have access to a fully... Oh, actually, we can upgrade the backpack. What's in there? Nothing. This. Oh, that's right. You need a... To get the backpack upgraded, I forgot. You need an iron block to do it. Which, we don't have too much iron to spare. Another wart. That I will use in just a second. Rollables will be that. I'll throw the string in there. I will throw back those. I will throw that in there. I do have to sneeze, which really sucks right now. Alright, let me throw grout in there. That, I will break that into that. Get me some more bread. Perfect. I will throw that and that in there, along with my wand. along with all my books besides one. Same with the paper. We have sugarcane, which we can grow into more paper. Alright, now. This is where we get a little silly. See how many we get. Actually, that should be perfect. Yeah. Should be surrounding piece of leather. That, you get an item frame. The reason we want said item frame is of this. Oh, why are you... Now, this area is going to act as the holy site of book. And it's not working. There it goes. All right. We have learned the secrets of the arcane, meaning that we have access to Ars Magica, which is a very, very nice. All right. Let me doot. Come down here, and we'll doot. Alrighty. We're almost there. Perfect. Alright. We have a bunch of resources. I was actually quite successful. I think I'm just going to plant these. I will probably grow those as well. Let's see. Cook that. Plant that. I have jungle, which I do. I will throw that into the fires of water. Alright. We'll do that. We do that. And we do this. Then we'll do this. And we do the zucchinis. And we do the cantaloupe. And we do the wheat. Here's the industrial hemp. Alright. I will have to... So, I do have Twilight Force installed, except I will not be using this for Twilight Forest. Primarily because I don't have a way to get there. I need a diamond, which I definitely do not have any diamond yet. That's okay. Now, I will throw that back in there because, yes, I will plant down this. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, sweet. Alright. Well, that was a very successful adventure. Alright guys, well, thank you to all of you who stayed and watched. It means a lot to me. And, yeah. Thank you so very much. And I will see you all in episode 3 whenever that comes out. Thank you, and bye-bye!